How is New York soda ban going to affect movie theaters? No, I don't really care about this story either, but at least it got Bill's busy hands away from his coworkers for a couple of hours. Yes, I just accused him of a crime.
Oh, Argentina. Okay, I don't know how long you're in town or what Argentina is, except that I'm not supposed to cry for it.
So what's left to say about Nanny Bloomberg's soda ban? Not much, actually, but that's not going to stop us. Large sugary drinks will soon be outlawed in many locations, including movie theaters. And operators say that could be a big blow to business because concessions make up to 40% of their profit, with soda and candy being the two most popular items. A huge surprise because I'm a popcorn man myself. Said the spokesman for the head of the lobbying group, quote, "This is not the end." Well said, nameless spokesman guy. So, will denying the movie-going public their right to an above-ground pool full of Pepsi hurt the business as much as Nicolas Cage's last 11 films have? Well, we sent FNC's peripatetic prophet over to some local theaters to find out.
Bloomberg! Soda!
Yeah, I can't get worked up about it anymore either, but it's a slow news day, so let's talk to some people. As of 2013, this will be illegal in all movie theaters, 16 ounces or higher. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Excellent point.
That sucks.
Why do you think that sucks?
Because I don't think you should have an option of what kind of soda you're supposed to take.
Are you saying that the government should not be babysitting us?
In a way, no, but then in a way, yes, because some of us don't really know what's being put in the soda. Like when you go to a party and they put stuff in the drinks and girls don't even know, and God forbid anything could happen.
Well, now, careful on that. That's the only way I can get a date.
I've had a weight problem for a long time. It would be great for me. I've got a 10-year-old who doesn't have a weight problem, and I think it's great for him.
Well, I'm looking at you right now, and you seem pretty in shape to me, and trust me, I'm really looking.
Okay, all right, appreciate it.
For the people out there that are fat and ugly, shouldn't they be allowed to be as fat and ugly as they want without Bloomberg telling them what's what?
Well, it is kind of like, you shouldn't tell people what they can eat or drink. It's a little like imposing on, like, that's a personal choice.
Right.
But, you know, it's really unhealthy. But it shouldn't be a law, I guess.
Right. If people want to go into hypoglycemic shock while they're watching Total Recall, that's their choice, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right?
Spoiler alert, at the end of Total Recall, it continues to suck. What movie are you seeing?
I actually don't know.
If you want to go over a couple of them right now, Total Recall, you had me when it was with Schwarzenegger. Forget about it. The Possession, I liked it better when it's called The Exorcist.
But I'm gonna see something called Sleeping No More.
Sleep No More, I've been to that. Here's the thing, it's a tour de force. It is a tour de force.
Oh, it's good?
Yeah, it's good, it's good. Actually, I'm told tour de force means good, but I've never really understood what that meant.
I don't know.
Critics use it all the time. They're just saying, ooh, I read for the Times. It's a tour de force. F you. Not you, the critic. Ted, not so bad, but I prefer the Conference with Nerds. Premium Rush. I think that's about Rush Limbaugh. No thanks. In 2013, they will no longer allow sodas in the movie theater that are over 16 ounces. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. But here's the bigger question. Who knows what anyone's talking about in this crazy workaday world? What about the money that's being lost by businesses who can't sell our fat selves as much soda as we can possibly inhale?
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie, that's French, which I believe translated means Bill Schultz is awesome. For a good time, don't see that movie. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't sound like my type of movie.
End of watch. That's what Schwarzenegger says at the end of every film. End of watch. You go home now. Who knew Resident Evil was such a tearjerker? But here's what's sadder. My Right as an American ends in 2013. In the meantime, I'm going to mount up.
If anything,
you're welcome.
That man on the street raised more questions than it answered. Bill, come on now. I thought you were going to answer some real questions. With this movie industry, it's in danger. Box office is plummeting. The proliferation of flat screen TVs, people are staying away from the theaters. This could be the final blow. This could be the nail in the coffin. Why didn't you address that with your man on the street?
Because this is not a thing. What's hurting the movie industry is the fact that Smurfs 2 is coming out next summer. What's hurting the movie industry is that they're going to make a movie about Alf. What's hurting the movie industry is they're rebooting the RoboCop franchise. That's the problem. They're bereft of creativity. It is horrible.
I love RoboCop.
I got to chime in
classic.
here.
Smurfs too?
Bureaucratic fascism follows the path of least resistance. Whether it's smoking, sodas, salt, saturated fats, people don't get angry in this country. I go back to this before. Just the girl, I don't really think it's a good idea, but I don't know. The guy's like, what about business? Oh, c'est la vie. We live in the most ambivalent nation where you can take your rights away and people just go, I don't really agree with it, but oh well, or I don't know. I mean, it's sad. Nobody gets pissed off.
We get it. Greg wants the country to be angry. Amazon is talking in my ear. Time to take a break. I have to say this with confidence. I have absolutely no idea what's next.